What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs? Vannamelon heads. Sonic 17 here. I'm back with more Doki Doki, the noir visual novel. Homage to Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, you've seen a lot of this lately when I start. I apologize for it. But this video was recorded last week. At that time, things were starting to get bad. It wasn't as bad as it is right now. October was practically here. So, I am very, very worried about the upcoming events with Vannamelon and the rest of the Melon team on Amino. I'm sorry, it's just, I've been part of all 3 years that this has happened, ever since 2016. This will be the 4th year that this has occurred. I'm about to do Yuri's side for this mod. What will be in store for me when I do it, you have to wait and see. Without further ado, let's dive in, and let's do it to it. I first did Natsuki, then Sayuri, then Monica. All that's left is Yuri. Let's go. Well, I'll probably be most useful at helping you out, Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you about to say something mean. No! I was just saying! Ah! So you'll be helping Yuri then, Sonics? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the bacon by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it'll be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Just hope it's not a lemon sour, as I was stating before. What is your problem with the Melon Queen, me lemon? So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about. Sorry. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Sonics? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Sanjax picked me. And also, the cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I would do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it! I got a surprise, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No! I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. Obviously, everyone do their best. With that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Manga and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. And? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, X. I think that would make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri! You're overthinking this! You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to! That's all there is to it! Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handle her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside school. More than that, she's looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an intimate and also an intimidating person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since Whoa, this is interesting. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried home on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Hmm? Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. What's the... I wonder if that's the MC's certain collection. Anyway. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just facing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. But I know why. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although maybe we'll stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an example that will leave them wanting more. That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all! It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a word cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that weird thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to the positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. The only magic I know is friendship is magic. Anyway, Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine scented oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? He said it's jasmine essential. I wouldn't mind the sweet right now, but flowery. I don't know what to think right now. I'm sorry, but my mind is still on what's going on with Vannamelon and the others. On Amino. I am very concerned. Anyway. Yeah. That's a good way to describe it. I chose Jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Do you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for origami. What I like to do is write a different kanji character on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanji paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Would that be beautiful? It will also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It might attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little tense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? I think it's a little bit of both, man. But anyway, or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker sign, X. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different color on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves attached into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? You do more than just create decorations. If you haven't noticed, play Act 2, then you know what I mean. Anyway. Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure. I'll check it out. Sure. I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? I don't know. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! That was a bad idea, man. Sonny X, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noisily fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash off now. Without worrying, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel a tongue crawl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Hello? Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face blowing up. Yuri! That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think it was more than that, man. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I know what he's gonna do. I take Yuri's hand, lick her index finger in return. Sonny X! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Huh? Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew this would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Sonny X. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that. Yeah, probably best you don't. Will you keep your bandages? I'm sorry, will you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it always stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the Kaiji. Sorry if I can't say that word right. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thing you come up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. To it. Sorry. Bad wordplay. Anyway. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I actually bought the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just a little water. A bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. I know why. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the phantom. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat! What are you going to write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels like a lot like the art class projects we had back then. Yeah, exactly. It's relaxing. I'm sorry this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to himself. For me? I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gah! Sorry! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face! There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's that tense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half those slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah! Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her paintbrush, her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole. It's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the letter now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here. Then you could bring it in the morning. I can do the letter in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You said like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I should be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it could happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well, then... Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! I kinda said that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. Or we can even go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, son, yes? Yuri takes a step closer to me, and briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I kinda like a lot of things about you, in fact. I really am in love with you, aren't I? She says that mostly to herself, but I heard it myself loud and clear. She looks at me. I did say that out loud, did I? You did. She looks down, embarrassed. Once again, I have to save the situation. Yuri. Don't worry. In truth, I like you as well. Ever since I joined the Literature Club, spending time with you has been really special. I wouldn't skip it for the world. You really mean that? I do. And hey, I'll prove it. The festival tomorrow. How about making that our first date? She gasps. Sanyex, that makes me so happy. Good. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Of course. Bye. She waves to me, smiling, and walks away. Wow, me and Yuri are dating now, huh? I breathe in and breathe out. Hell yeah! It's the day after the festival. I walk into the Literature Club and the usual scene meets me. Yuri's sitting at her desk, reading a book. Natsuki's telling her to talk about something. Manga's late again. I walk over to Yuri. She's completely oblivious to my appearance. Hey, what's up? She jumps, startled. Once she sees it's just me, she calms down. Oh, I didn't notice you there, Sanyex. Sorry, you startled me. You really do apologize too much. If I scared you, don't apologize. It isn't your fault. She begins to apologize but catches herself. Okay. She puts her head back down in her book. I realize something. Oh god, I'm distracting her. I'm interrupting your reading, aren't I? Oh? No, you're right. I don't mind putting some time aside to speak with you, Sanyex. that's a relief. And we sure do have a lot to talk about. Especially regarding the festival, huh? The festival. A day none of us want to remember. She stares into the distance. Do we absolutely need to talk about that? I don't really want to either. But seeing as how our member count remained at 5, I don't think Monica will ignore it. As if on cue, Monica walks in the room.
Sorry everyone. I swear, Marty says I have to get a watch or something. So, does anyone know something about the club? Something important?
Natsuki walks up, smug.
Yeah, you're always late. You're always late to it.
I never knew what she was referring to, Natsuki.
It's something important about the club.
Monica signs.
Other than that, have you noticed anything that hasn't changed?
Not this time, it's Yuri's turn to be smug. Natsuki apparently.
Hey! That isn't what she meant, you know! Okay, everyone, calm down. What I meant is that when I said everyone, that still includes only 5 of us. Let's talk about the festival, shall we?
All three of the girls listening groaned. Even I don't voice it. I feel the same way. None of us really want to think about it.
I know. Can't even touch the subject, but we need to talk about it. You're all there. But does anyone want a refresher?
The festival. Today, all of us would probably like to forget. And the looks on Sayuri, Natsuki, and Yuri's faces reflect my idea. But if Marcus insisted to bring it up, I guess I have no choice but to remember. It's Monday, it's time for the school festival. I got all the decorations me and Yuri set up. I'm waiting for Sayuri to help me carry them. Festivals. I've always enjoyed them. I think they were essentially a day off from school. But at the same time, I never got involved in anything like this. I can't believe I have to read out a poem. I'm still not even that proud of the one I chose. I just hope that everyone else will like it. My mind jumps to Sayuri. She still hasn't come out of her room yet. I was waiting outside her door for her to do so. But it seems she overslept again. I really can't go in though. I'm not going to be late because of her. I text her as many times as I can and after about 5 she responds. She apologizes for sleeping in. She then tells me she'll be out in a half an hour. Great. I set my bag down against her fence and lean against it. I grab a stone nearby and throw it, trying to pass the time. She gets outside shortly after and we walk together as usual. For once, her clothing isn't particularly off. She must have really put the effort here. We continue walking. Sayuri says something that stops me in my tracks.
You did that, huh?
I stop. What? How'd you know that?
The obvious onions! Don't worry, I'm not jealous. I'm happy for you too. It was clear when you first met. It was clear from when you first met that you liked her.
Am I? Really that obvious?
Yep. Don't worry now. You worked out the end, didn't it?
I guess Sayuri really isn't wrong. She smiles at me, and together we walk to the festival. We arrive at the festival and get to our setup. We're about 15 minutes late, but we don't miss much. Of course, the first thing Sayuri does is take a huge bite out of one of Natsuki's cupcakes and I grab one as well. Instead of the traditional swirl, the icing is shaped sort of like a closed book, fitting of the theme.
Wow, Natsuki! These are really good! Thanks. I just hope everyone else will enjoy them.
It's impressive how the icing's done. Something like this must have taken a lot of time, effort, both.
Well, practice with this kind of thing. It's really not that hard once you get to know it.
Yuri and Monica come over, getting a taste, and they seem to enjoy it. They too express their gratitude to Natsuki.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Just make sure there's enough for everyone else, alright?
Speaking of everyone else, is there someone who signed up for the club who signed up to join the club yet? Seriously? That pose again! Stop doing that!
Nope, not so far. But the best one hasn't really picked up yet. It's your time, I guess. Oh, that's right. We haven't read the poetry yet.
Stop doing that, Monica!
Speaking of which, when you get your bow, would you say next?
Oh yeah, it's right in my book bag. I cut myself off. I realized by the now apparent emptiness behind me that I didn't bring my book bag with me. Great. I mean, I did.
Well, that isn't very good. Are you gonna bow this like it's on yes? You seem to forget it is. You know, the main event of the day and everything?
Manga gift trips me. Hey! I didn't do it on purpose! Sayori steps in. In my defense?
Hey! Don't be mean! Don't be so mean to him! For the record, I forgot my bomb too! For some reason, this isn't just him!
Stop doing that pose!
Sayori, that's not something you should be proud of. I forgot! Well, keep doing that. Now, two of us won't be able to read anything. I'll be rejecting Thomas now. Well, my V wasn't going to attract anyone with me anyway. So really, I don't count. Sayori, did you leave me behind just so you don't have to read? What? No! Why would I do that? I wouldn't lie. You're lying right now, Sayori. I'm saving you, Vice President.
At this point, a crowd has gathered at the door interested. They slowly enter the room. A couple of the smarter ones picked up cupcakes and they're pointing and laughing at us. Natsuki steps in.
Hey! Leave Sayori alone! I didn't want to read these dumb popes either! In fact, none of us did! It was only you who wanted this dumb idea! I'm sorry, Natsuki. I thought you were confident enough to read, but I guess not.
I really haven't seen this side of manga before. This is definitely deja vu. Seems rather angry to say the very least. Natsuki isn't having any of that.
I'm sorry, Maka. I thought you listened to your clan members with your voice like a son, but I guess not. Something president you are. Natsuki, in case you were listening, there was no one asking for your opinion. You had no reason to give it. Well, I asked that. Natsuki, what's your opinion? I'm glad you asked, Sayori. In my opinion, Maka's been an awful president! Good to see that you're both wrong. Maybe they can change someday. Fine, darling.
Guys?
Quiet, Yuri! Quiet, Yuri! Quiet, Yuri!
Yuri squeals softly and backs away. She, however, notices the crowd and is even more scared. I turn to the other club members. Well, here goes nothing. Guys! You're making a mockery of your own club! Stop your bickering! At once they all quiet down. Natsuki opens her mouth to defend herself, but she takes one look at me and closes it. At this point, the crowd mostly dissipates. It's noticeable that still not one signature is on our sign-up sheet.
So, does everyone understand why this club's still the way it is?
All three of the girls in question look down in disappointment. Monica does too. She was part of the problem after all, even if she doesn't care to admit it. She seems to be thinking a moment, and she speaks up.
I'm sorry if I snapped at you two, Son next to Sayori. I really should have.
think.
In fact, I should have listened to you the first time around. And I'm sorry for yelling at you, Yuri.
I'm a bit taken aback. Didn't expect that one out, Monica. But I guess there's a first time for everything. Guess that means I should also man up and take responsibility. Here goes. I suppose I have to apologize too. I did cause this after all. Natsuki steps forward.
Well, probably need to stop being so hard on yourself and stop! It's not any of your fault, so stop feeling so guilty about it! It's... really am the one.
Though the rushing of her words and the shakiness of her voice, it's clear Natsuki struggles to apologize. Sayori comes up and wraps her arms around Natsuki.
I forgive you, Natsuki. You too, Monica. It's on X. It's not that big a deal. As long as we're still friends. Right?
Natsuki looks up.
Yeah. The club may not have more members, but at least we have us.
Yuri stops looking at the floor and begins to speak up. I like the club better this way. I know you wanted more members, Sayori and Monica. But I don't really. It's great to be just us. We are like each other just the way we are and don't have any real drama. Besides, if there's 5 of us and we sometimes argue, imagine if there were more. Sayori thinks for a second, and actually I rarely see you out of her.
Well, I don't want any more members if I could. Original members don't like that idea. I guess I agree with you guys.
Monica takes a look at everyone, processing this. She seems to connect this idea.
I guess it's so then. No more members, huh? Okay, everyone. Are we sure the club is good as it is? Absolutely.
I don't mind this.
It's great with just you guys. I mean, check this way, Day. Alright. And the Lucha Club stays on his. Well, no votes this week. Thinking it's a sure good fit for me, I guess. Woo! Thanks, Monica! Alright. Oh, good! Don't even worry about that!
Yuri looks at me. I smile. She returns it, and we all leave the club. Me and Yuri leave together. Son, yes. Am I going to your house this Sunday? I'd love to have you. She blushes. I'm so ready for Sunday. Hello, what we got here? It's 7th hour, and I'm ready for it to be over, so Literature Club can begin already. Speaking of Literature Club, I'm worried about Yuri. It's been 3 days since the festival, and 2 since the club talked about it, but it seems to have still hit Yuri pretty hard. She's been even less confident than normal ever since that day. I'll have to talk to her about it. I walk into the room. My literature club is fun, but it drags on when you're waiting for school to end. I walk to my desk, only to be surprised by who's sitting in the back of the room. It's Yuri, reading a book I don't think I've seen before. I walk up and tap her on the shoulder. She looks up from her book at me. Sanyax, you're in this class? Here I thought you didn't have a taste for literature. This is a 3rd year class. Well, I'm not that into literature. I skipped 1st year. The way it sounded, that class would have been worse than taking a higher level one. So I'm here. How have we not noticed each other before? She stops to think. Well, we likely did. It's just that we didn't acknowledge each other. After all, we weren't familiar with each other at the time. That makes sense. Come to think of it, I do remember Yuri being here. At least it seems. It's one of those things now you think you remember it, even if reality you don't. Except I have no idea whether or not I do. I'll take her word for it. Well, is anyone sitting next to you? No? She says that really sadly. Well, then I will. Besides, it's what a boyfriend would do, right? I say the word boyfriend with a bit of a mocking tone. It's always been kind of stupid of me, to me. How we have to proclaim that we're dating every few minutes. However, her face goes red. Yeah, I suppose. Here, sit down. She seems nervous about something. I sit next to her just in time for class to begin. The teacher begins to drone on about this and that. Mainly talk about how today will begin a day to work on a project that we're apparently supposed to be doing. For me, that means one thing. I can get into my normal routine of sleeping through this class. I place my arms on my desk and rest my head in them. I was just about to nod off when Yuri questions me. X? You're falling asleep. Yeah, I was trying to. She looked shocked. I kind of forgot that she's not Sayuri. It wouldn't be used to this for me. She questions me. What? What? Okay, this is good somewhere. Do we want to get a good grade on the project? I scoff. Unless it's going to change the C- I have in here, I think I'm good. C-? X, do you need help? I stop to consider this. On the one hand, I might impress you if I take my studies seriously, and if it might be fun to work together. On the other, it just seems like an unbearable amount of work. You know what? Let's ask you help. Sure, why not? You can start by telling me what this project is. The shock only increases. You don't know? X, how much of this class do you sleep through? Most of it, actually. School is tiring, alright? The look of concern she gives is worrying to me. Alright, well, perhaps I can still salvage the situation. How good are you at research? I don't have a clue. She looks even more worried. Well, alright. Let's start with the topic of the paper then. Which text were you assigned? I pull out my paper. Explain the overarching themes of the current novel, it says. Did you read the book, X? No. That might be a bit of an issue. Here, let me get a quick rundown. With that, she begins to explain the important parts, characters, and themes of the book. You know, this kind of reminds me of the episode of Ned's Declassified with Ned doesn't read a book that he's assigned. That's what this reminds me of. Anyway. For a school assigned book, she seems really into it. All of her nervousness and concern disappear as she closes her eyes and thinks about the novel. The way she's been able to perfectly explain every detail, and her confidence in every word she states. It's truly different. By the time she's done, I can only stare. Did I do something wrong? Why are you staring like that? Oh, you didn't do anything. Don't worry about that. You seem so confident talking about the book. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It looks a lot easier to talk about because I know them cover to cover almost literally. Trying to talk about myself or other people? It's a different story. Hey, I guess you need help reading people, and I guess you need help reading people, and I need help reading books. Seems like a sibling-like relationship to me. Well, hopefully we can both help each other with time. Now, did I help you find some ideas on what to write? I nod and look down to begin to write, but I still can't help but consider what I had said. What if I helped Yuri gain confidence? She clearly needs it. It wouldn't seem too hard. I'm pondering on this when, to my surprise, the bell rings. I don't think I would be awake for the final bell. I was just about to walk off when Yuri looks at me apprehensively. If you want to walk to the Literature Club together? Sure. And with that, we make our way to the Literature Club, walking and talking together. When we walk in, the usual scene greets us. What'd you guys think of that one? That was something now, wasn't it? But like I said, October is practically here. It might even be up by the time this video is uploaded. I am very worried, as I stated before. The melonhead inside of me wants to take down me and Lemon once and for all. But at the same time, I think Vannamelon and me and Lemon can work something out. You can try being a little nicer this year, me and Lemon. Even though you are a demon now. I'm gonna leave it at that. Until next time, SoniX17 is signing out. I'll see you guys later. Also, stay safe, Vannamelon.